And we're back.
Yeah, we're back. Hang on just a second. Okay, let's see. Got a few here. Don't see Therese. Don't see Kavanaugh. Day. Houseman. Oh, got a pair. This is like fish. Mr. Houseman.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Judge Provost here. I think I have the trooper Catalao, I believe. Catalao is present.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. How are you?
Good afternoon, sir. Are we ready to proceed then, Mr. Houseman? Are you?
We are. The only thing that I would, does the officer have, Trooper, do you have your certificate of training for the?
I do. It is right here in front of me. I'm not sure if you can.
I can actually.
Perfect.
All right. I've already reviewed the testing. I'm not sure how we got to trial. There was a pretrial that looks like I appeared, but I don't think I appeared. So I don't know what happened. Maybe I was there and I don't even remember. There was one in December, but there was another one in January, and it says I was there, but I don't have it on my calendar, so I don't know what happened. But if the officer remembers the case sufficiently to testify, I would be willing to resolve the case without having to go through the whole rigmarole.
I agree. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. I do remember it, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's see, one speeding in 2018, is that right? That's what I'm looking at here. That also, the regular stuff is, I don't really count the red light cameras and suspended DLs. It's lots of things go on there. Where are we here on this? Citation was given I-75, yeah, 111. Oops, am I looking at the right case? Nope, I'm not.
No.
Hold on a second. I'm looking at the wrong case.
If the record's better over there, that would be okay with me.
Well, yeah, but the underlying offense was not. It was 111 and a 70.
No, this is only 105. Let's not make it worse than it is.
Okay.
Or, yeah, let's not increase it.
I've got. Actually, it's 3 speedings, but the last one was back in 2018 also. Yeah. You know, these guys that time him out, looks like he's pretty well straightened out since 2018 from what I don't see anything since then.
That's my understanding, Your Honor.
Yeah, nothing there.
Same.
All right, I'll do this. I'll just, I'll give him a credit for the break that he had in between.
All right.
I'll do a withhold. I'm just going to increase the fine a little bit more to a $350 fine, court costs, and a 4-hour drive improvement.
Fair enough. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
All right. I believe that's
yes,
it.
sir.
For you
Stay
too.
safe, guys.
Trevor. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Be well. Take care, gentlemen.
All right. Bye-bye.
Yes, sir. You as well.
Trooper Kavanaugh. Oh, there he is. Got another pair. Mr. Gorman, how do I get you?
I don't know, Judge. Here I am.
Oh, I thought I had Mr. Kavanaugh coming in.
We're both bald.
Well, I'm going to put you back. You don't have Mr. Kavanaugh with you, do you?
I do not, no.
All right. It must have moved on me when I clicked to come in. Hold on a second. I'll put you back in. I'll probably pull you out next anyway, though.
Okay, thanks, Judge.
All right. I don't know how that happened. There we go. That's Mr. Kavanaugh. I thought I had brought you in earlier, and apparently it wasn't you. Mr. Kavanaugh, do you have your speakers on?
Oh, I'm sorry, Judge. Yes,
Oh, okay. I'm
think
I'm waiting for the trooper here to connect to the audio, and then we'll
Oh, okay.
see where we're at. Oh, there we go, trooper. All right. All right, we have, this is Attorney Kavanaugh on the phone in reference to Arnold.
Yes, Your Honor.
I don't see any witnesses listed on this at this point in time. I don't know if there's anything going on or.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, sir.
This is regarding a vehicle crash, but in addition to the citations, there are also criminal charges that are going to be pending with the state attorney. So I don't know if you're going to want to consolidate this eventually with the counselor.
No, that's kind of up to them. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know who's if it's going to be there. I see that I had done a. Because I noticed on your ticket you indicated that it was delivered to the jail, but I didn't see that there were any pending criminal charges at this point in time.
Yeah. So the reason why it was it might be a little confusing on the ticket is because I actually had to request a warrant to be issued, Your Honor. So it's going through the state attorney right now.
So that's still pending.
It's still pending. That's correct. So I don't know if you want to maybe push it forward. And then once all the particulars regarding the warrant gets approved, eventually I guess you guys will consolidate it.
Okay, assuming that it does, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Just whatever's easier for you.
All right, so I think we did a subpoena ducis tecum on this, and if I'm not mistaken, from the hospital.
That's
Yeah.
correct.
Right.
I received the medical records a few weeks back. I submitted the warrant request.
Okay.
The state attorney said that they would go ahead with it. So.
All right, Mr. Kavanaugh, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to keep it on a traffic court date. So, I mean, at some point in time, you're going to have to give me an amended witness list so that they can get those people involved. Though I hate to do that if it's just going to keep getting continued. But if you would, that would be helpful, at least for us to at least kind of get going. Okay.
Okay. Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So are we going to use one of my next dates, Tommy? I think we should, huh? I think it's in April.
The next one I think is April 14th for you.
Yes, it'll be April 14th. Nope,
Actually,
it's
no,
not
that's
me.
a
No,
Friday.
no, no, I'm not the 14th. Hold on.
21st.
Um,
I'm showing the 21st of April.
yeah, I can't remember though. I usually do my Tuesdays for traffic court with attorneys. So March. Yeah, March 2nd. So actually the first one I have available is May 11th. All right, so we'll set it for May 11th. We'll see what happens.
No problem, Your Honor. In the meantime, what I'll do is I have a witness list already for when I've submitted the warrant request. I will submit a copy of that just so it at least it stays on file for you for these tickets.
Okay. All
Okay.
right. See what happens.
Judge, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Kavanaugh.
Thank you.
Stay there, Trooper. I'm going to give you got another case with an attorney. Let me call her up and see what we get.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is in reference to, I think it's CINKO.
Yes, Kyle Cinco.
Yeah, let me find Miss Hodge or Miss Snyder. Ms. Snyder, you there?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Can't see you.
I told it to accept it, but it looks like it's thinking about it.
Yep. Yeah, it still is.
The upside is I'm not a cat.
Yeah, I saw that.
That is awesome. I don't think the camera's going to work, Your Honor.
Well, I have the troopers present. I don't know if you can see. Can you see, or we just can't see you?
Yes, I can see everyone.
Oh, okay. Okay. Are we still maintaining to have a hearing on this?
Your Honor, what happened with this was I tried to enter a plea at the plea docket, but the judge wanted the officer present. The officer had agreed to reduce the citation
Okay.
and is in agreement with a withhold if Your Honor is agreeable to same.
All right. Trooper, are we dropping it below the 100?
That's correct, Your Honor. The subject was clocked at 100. I agreed with Ms. Hodge to reduce it to 99. He had a good demeanor, has a perfect driving record pretty much, and he also went ahead and took a driving course already, so I'm in agreement with it as long as you are.
All right, let me pull up his history here real quick.
And he did complete the 12-hour course, Your Honor.
12-hour.
Yeah.
All right. Hasn't filed it yet, though.
No, I have a copy here. I can.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just looking to see. I didn't see it. Usually it pops up whenever I turn it in there. They tell me that someone's filed one. Okay.
I can.
Record, at least for the last 3 years. Okay, so I'll do this then. We'll amend the citation to 99 and a 70. And I'll do the 175 court costs and a 12-hour driver improvement class.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All righty. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Trooper, if you'll just hang loose, I'm going to put you back in the waiting room. I know you got about, I think, 2 more left.
That's correct.
I got a couple attorneys I'm going to run through, and then I'll get back with you, okay?
No problem, sir. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Mr. Gorman. I haven't brought anybody else in yet, but these things are hard to do on a regular date. I was going to special set this if you don't, unless you have any objection. I can't hear you, Mr. Gorman. You're real loose. You got a volume? There you go. Now I can hear you.
Okay, so Judge, we were going to request a continuance anyways. We had done a request for all the FHP traffic homicide investigation reports. They sent us an invoice, we sent them a check, and we still have not received it yet. I think it's
Mr. Gorman, still having a hard time hearing you. That's better. You might have to just
Okay.
lay
Yeah,
down.
I'll just stay up close,
There you
Judge.
go.
Maybe I'm going to take my video down there. That might make it better. Judge, basically, we had done a request for the traffic homicide investigation reports from FHP. They sent us an invoice for the reports. We forwarded them a check. We should have everything in the next couple of weeks, and then we'll be in a position to be ready. So we're fine special setting it maybe a month or so out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out. Yeah, a little bit further than that. I got a full day I can do it. So I'm going to set it on April 8th.
Okay.
At 10 a.m.
Very good, Judge.
All right. And then I'll look through here. And if there's anybody here, I'll let them know that they can be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
I think there are a lot of subpoenas that went out. And
Yeah, no, it's a complicated one. So,
yeah. Okay.
Anyways. All right. Thank you. Have a good day, Judge.
All right. Thank you.
Take care. Bye.
And Tom, that's a special set day. So I know it's hard for you, but I've got a couple people here. Let me see if I can find them. Dina Waddle. All right. Mr. Velasco is a witness. I don't know who Michael is. Cohen. Coy. Morales Rodriguez. I got Michael Martinez. Ruth Cooper. All right. Good afternoon. Mr. Engel, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. And Mr. Valise, Mr. Martinez, excuse me. I just want to let you know, I spoke with the attorney, and we are going to continue this case. It's a very complicated case, and the attorneys are getting some what they call discovery about the case so that they can be prepared. I also got about, let me see, I'm just looking at in my waiting room right now, there's approximately 28 other people there. And so in order for me to have everybody available and make it a little bit easier, I'm going to continue to what I call a special set day. So I'm only doing that one case and not anything else. So we'll set it. I'm going to continue it to April 8th. I appreciate you being here. You should get new notices in the mail with the time and the date on that. Okay.
Okay.
All righty. I appreciate you being here then. Thank you.
Have a good one.
All right. You guys are free to go.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
So on April 8th, can we go physically?
No, it'll be the same way through Zoom.
Okay, I have another question, Judge.
Go ahead.
It's a personal question. It's almost a year, and I haven't been able not even to go to my chiropractic, and I'm being looking for lawyers, and they reject me because they, I just found out like they're scared to fight with the county, and some of the lawyers they reject me because I think they already got the cops. My motorcycle is still damaged. I haven't been able to fix it, and I'm here. I don't know where to go to try to do an adjustment and to see if they're going to fix me my motorcycle, they're going to pay me, and I haven't been able to not even to go to my
Yeah,
medical.
I can't tell you. I can, even in this particular case, I can't order anybody to pay you anything. It's not that type of case. It's just a traffic citation.
Yes.
So, I mean, as far as any reimbursement or anything of that nature, you're going to have to hire an attorney to do that.
I've been hired 3 attorneys and they reject me because they don't want to get a case. So I already sent it to 3 more lawyers and they like scared to get the case. I don't know why.
Well, I can't tell you that either. I don't know. You're just going to have to keep trying until you find one that'll take your case.
Okay.
All right.
In the state, you have to do the claim with insurance. Have to call the state and get a police report to find out who's the insurance for this gentleman.
Well, if their traffic homicide report's not complete or they haven't filed all the charges, sometimes they won't release that report because it's not a public record yet. So that could be an issue.
Okay, so but I have to wait until the 8th, and then we're going to keep going after that.
Yeah, then we'll see what happens after that. Yes, sir. I couldn't tell you.
Perfect. Okay, thank you.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
All right, take care. Mr. Engel, you're free to go too, sir.
Judge Provost, I just got an email from the CCSO court liaison.
Yeah.
Sergeant Ruth and Sergeant and Cher are in the same room, and it's titled STEB.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. All right. Sergeant Cooper, Trooper Benton. Sergeant Cooper, you don't have your mic on. I can't hear you. There you go.
How about now, sir?
Yes, sir. Good.
All right. Roger that.
I've just got off the phone, or actually we just had Mr. Gorman was here for Mr. Day. My understanding on this Jones case that they had requested, or they were requesting a continuance based on the number of witnesses and everything that I have. I'm gonna special set this for one day so that I don't have 28 other people waiting in the waiting room with this. I've talked to about 3 of the witnesses that I could at least identify here outright and told them. So I'm setting it for an April 8th date at 10 a.m. and we should be ready to go.
Roger that.
All right.
Yes, sir. April 8th at 8 a.m. Okay.
10 o'clock. You should be.
Oh, 10.
You'll get a notice in the mail. I had a couple other guys on here I don't see in there, but if they show up, I'll let them know the same. But if I don't see Florent, Pasco, or Schultz at this point in time. But,
all right, so we'll let them know.
Yeah, just let them know that it's going to be continued. And like I say, I don't see them lined up here yet, but they could be. I got 22 I'm looking for, trying to find a name.
Okay.
All
Roger
right.
that. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Let me X out of here. Hold on. Let me X out.
All right, Leon. Let's see. Do I have another attorney witness that goes with it? All right. Let me do this real quick. I'm going to find out who this person is, who's on this iPhone. Hello, iPhone. Well, I'm gonna have to wait. All right, I got a Galaxy 10. Hello. Whoop. No audio yet. Can you hear me? Can you turn on your speakers? No, not yet. Yeah, I can't hear you. All right. I don't know where they went. What happened to them? All right, I got a pair. Its last name is Niazi with Attorney Leon and Deputy Corporal Thompson.
Good to go.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm sorry. Or good afternoon, I should say. I'm sorry I missed your.
No, that's fine. I've been moving around trying to get paired up here. It's kind of like playing fish or go for,
That is true.
concentration. You got to turn one card over and find the other pair
That's
matching.
right.
All
Well,
right, we have Corporal Thompson's available.
Yes, and I already saw his documents. Thank you for filing them, Trooper, or Officer, I'm sorry. And this is just going to be a change of plea, Your Honor.
All right.
If the record warrants, we have to court to withhold and time to pay, 60 days.
Let me see what I got here. Nazi.
And if you have an opportunity to do the plea in absentia,
Driving record.
total of adjudication.
Okay, yeah. Wow, an 86 first offense, huh? I'll do a withhold 175 court costs
90 days to pay.
with
Highway safety and motor
got another court in the background.
I'm sorry, that's Judge in Hendry County. My apologies.
That's okay. So it's 175 court costs and 60 days to pay.
Thank you very much. I'll note the file. Thanks, Trooper. Be safe. Have a good day.
Corporal Thompson, stay there. I'm going to try to match you up with your other case, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, let me see if they're even here. My problem I have right now is I got an iPhone, a Galaxy 10, which are both having hard time connecting and giving me audio. So I don't know. They could very well be. What's the first name of the defendant?
I have a Michael and a Mia. I don't know which one that one was.
This was Michael then, I guess. Mia is the one that we just did.
Okay.
I got a Michael's iPhone. Let's see if let's roll the dice and see if that's who it is. Nope, it's a deputy. Unless you gave him a citation. Deputy, what's your last name?
Chapman, Chapman, sir.
Chapman. Okay. Well, I got you under there as Michael's iPhone, so I wasn't sure who you were. You're not who I was looking for.
I'm sorry, sir.
But hang on a second, because I don't remember seeing your name on a. Oh, yeah, you do. Oliveras. All right. Well, I'm gonna put you back in the waiting room and call you out when we're ready to go. All right.
I thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right. So that's not him. I know him. Now I have two Galaxy 10s. All right, let's just start over again with the iPhone, see what happens. Is anyone there? Oh, let's try this Galaxy Note 10. Oh, that's interesting. I clicked on it and oh, there it is. And that's not even connected anymore. There it is now.
I'm wondering if they're clicking on the button that says join with video and all that, because sometimes they actually have to click on that, Judge.
Yeah, I know that. I'm just looking at Michael.
I think I made that mistake once.
Yeah, they're not even. Usually you can tell either you can see them or hear them, but it's not. I'm not even getting a connection to it. Galaxy Note 10 Plus, it just dropped off. Okay. So let me try this one, and then we're done. Yeah.
Oh, there's something.
Yep. Oh, yeah, these guys, I had them before, they couldn't connect. Neither one of them looks like a Michael, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that doesn't look like the person I gave the citation to.
Yeah.
Do you want to just give my guy a few minutes and should I come back to it?
It's 12 o'clock. I'm not going to make, or 2 o'clock. You already been here in a half hour. I'm going to put them back in the waiting room because obviously they're not the ones that, unless that's him there. Oop, they're trying. There we go. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. What is your name, sir?
Ivan Velasco.
Velasco?
Yes, sir. Ivan Velasco Sr.
Okay. Your case has been continued to April 8th. I've talked to your son earlier today, and the case is being continued so that I can only have just that one case on the docket because of the number of witnesses involved, okay? So you'll be noticed again for when the new court date is.
Are there somebody speak Spanish for the?
No, not here. You'll have to have someone help you.
Okay, no problem.
All right. Thank you.
Sir.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. ¿A qué hora es la?
Let me just run down my list one more time. Nope, don't see him. All right, go ahead. He was noticed to be here.
Okay. On Monday, November 9th, 2020, at approximately 1:01 p.m., I observed a blue Chevy Equinox traveling at a high rate of speed westbound on Oil Well Road near Hawthorne Road. Made a visual estimate of 80 miles an hour. Heard a steady Doppler tone and a digital readout of 82 miles an hour in a 45 mile an hour zone. It was moving radar, opposite direction, front antenna. The driver was identified by his Florida driver's license and issued a citation. It was raining that day, but the roads were wet, but it wasn't raining at the time. Does have a clean driving record. Has one prior driving citation.
2014. Okay. Well, still pretty high speed there.
Yes, sir.
It'll be adjudication, 250, and court costs with the D6. Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
That's it. Thank you. I think that's all for you.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Alrighty.
Bye-bye. All right. I had 2 attorneys, but I don't see them anywhere. So I'm just going to run down the list. Let's go back to Trooper Charus. He's got Mr. Medina.
Yes, Judge.
All right, Trooper, I'm calling in. This is Gregory Medina. Should be there.
Okay. 1 second. Let me just pull this up.
¿Cómo le ayudo?
Mr. Medina.
Sí. Deme un segundo. Voy a buscar a alguien que lo ayude, señor. Deme un segundito, por favor. Yes, sir. Just a second. Sorry, Your Honor. I was at work.
Okay.
I'm on a Zoom meeting for a speeding ticket. There's somebody on the phone.
Oh, okay.
Needs Spanish. I'm gonna handle this real quick.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Hi, Your Honor. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. How are you?
I'm very well.
All right. You can see there's the trooper is available. The process is going to be pretty simple. You'll get to go first, and then the trooper the trooper will get to go first, and then you can go. If you would both raise your right hand and be sworn for me, please. Do you swear or affirm the evidence you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right. All right. Go ahead, trooper.
Yes, Your Honor. On November 12th, 2020, at approximately 12:25 p.m., I was on duty and on patrol in Collier County. It was a cloudy afternoon. I was eastbound on I-75 at approximately the 94-mile marker on Alligator Alley. I was observing westbound traffic coming into Naples, running active moving radar, observing speeding violations. My patrol speed was 75 miles an hour. I was in the inside lane, and I observed a Dodge Charger, black in color, traveling at a high rate of speed in the inside lane. I estimated the speed of the vehicle to be 110 miles an hour on a 70 mile an hour zone. I activated my dual stalker agency issued radar and received a high auto Doppler tone consistent with the speed showing and a digital readout of 111 miles an hour. I made a U-turn in the grassy median, and without losing sight of the vehicle, I conducted a traffic stop. I approached the passenger side, spoke with the driver, who was identified by his Florida driver's license as Gregory Medina. Driver was apologetic about his speed and said he was headed to an immigration office to deal with an immigration issue that he was having. Driver also had a female in the front passenger seat, and the driver was cited for unlawful speed. His demeanor was good during the traffic stop. All of the above events occurred in Collier County, Florida.
All right. Any questions of the officer, Mr. Medina?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Anything that you would like to say?
Yes, I would just like to give a little more detail on where I was headed and where I was coming from.
Okay.
At the time, I had just gone to Miami to get a legal document to allow me to go to a immigration office where they could notify or stamp that document to allow me to go out of the country and return properly, because my permanent residence card, it was actually improperly returned to me. They were supposed to update it for me, and they put the wrong country of birth. And if I were to travel with that and try to come back, I was in fear that they could deny my re-entrance into the United States, where I've been here for about 12 years now. So I definitely didn't want to take that risk. But I was in a time crunch, so I had to go all the way to Miami and all the way back in time for this meeting. And it was for my sister's wedding that I was traveling out of the country. So it was rather essential for me and my family. And I got to be responsible, and it was completely out of line for me to be traveling at that speed. But at the time, before I realized I was being pulled over, I definitely was not conscious that I was going so fast. I knew that I was going a little fast, but I didn't think I was going that fast. And I definitely wouldn't want to put myself, the passenger, or anybody else at risk by traveling at that speed.
All right. Well, your record's not too bad. And I'll take your explanation. I'll withhold an adjudication of guilt, a $250 fine, court costs, and a 4-hour driver improvement school. You'll have the 60 days to pay the fine and the court costs and provide the driver improvement school, okay?
Thank you so much, Your Honor. I really appreciate that chance.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, I think you have one more, Trooper.
I have one more, Your Honor. Yes, sir.
Yeah, let me see if I can find them.
Yeah. Would be Dustin Ferris.
Yeah, I've got that. I'm looking to see. I got Michael, Waddell, Cohen, mostly everybody I have left. Mr. Medina, you're free to go. You'll get a copy of this in the mail.
Perfect.
And then you can, take care of it that way, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor, and thank you as well to the sheriff or the officer for being understanding as well of my situation.
All right.
I really appreciate you guys. You guys have a good night.
All right.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, the only person I don't know is the iPhone again. Let's see if anything comes up on that. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hello, what is your name?
Stephanie Ruiz.
Ruiz?
Yes, sir.
All right, hang on just a second. Let me see where you're at here. Okay, I got you. All right, hang on just a second, and then I'm going to put you back in the waiting room. I'll get to you in a minute. I was just trying to determine who was here under the iPhone, all right?
Okay, not a problem. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Just be patient. All right, go ahead. I don't see Mr. Ferris here.
Okay, go ahead with the testimony, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So on November 13th, 2020 at approximately 9:25 p.m., I was on duty and on patrol in Collier County. It was a cloudy night. I was westbound on Pine Ridge Road in the inside left lane, just passing the intersection of Collier Boulevard and approaching Logan Boulevard. I observed a Infiniti 2-door in the inside lane in front of me overtake a vehicle that was in the outside right lane and began increasing its speed. I increased my patrol speed as well, and I was able to properly pace the vehicle at approximately 80 miles an hour before activating my emergency lights to signal the vehicle to stop. The speed limit on that road in that location is 50 miles an hour. I conducted a traffic stop on the Infiniti for driving 80 miles an hour on a 50-mile-an-hour zone. I approached the passenger side, spoke with the driver, who was identified by his Florida driver's license as Dustin Tyler Ferris. The driver stated that the vehicle was not his, and he did not realize that he was going that fast. Driver was apologetic, had good demeanor, and driver had also 2 passengers in the vehicle with him, and they said that they were all going out. Driver was cited for unlawful speed, and all of the above events occurred in Collier County, Florida.
All right. Adjudication 250 and court costs.
Thank you, Your Honor. That was my last one. May I be excused?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, let's do, I'm just going to take them down. We got Michael was, what was his name? Chapman.
Yes, sir.
All right, let me see if I got a defendant that corresponds with you here. Preston, Victoria. I don't know who Victoria is. Hang on a second. All right, go ahead. Let me just, hold on. Let me just pull this person in here. I didn't see it before. It's just the first name, Victoria. Could be anybody. Victoria. Hello? Hello, can you hear me, ma'am? Nope. Well, she's not who I want anyway, so. All right, I don't see Mr. Oliveros here. We had an iPhone, that was Miss Ruiz. Reyes, I don't know, hold on, yep, Valerie, okay. Preston's a defendant. Esteban Perez. Okay, got him. Don't know who Sterling H is. Let me find out who that is real quick. Sterling H. Ah, Mr. Harris. Okay, never mind. I found it. I'll call him back in a minute. All right, I don't see your defendant here, Deputy Chapman, so go ahead, sir, on the Oliveras.
Your Honor.
Hang on just a second. You raise your right hand for me, please.
Yes, sir.
Now you swear or affirm the evidence you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I do, sir.
All right, go ahead, sir.
So on October 8th, 2020, at approximately 4 a.m., I was running stationary radar on State Route 29 South, about 2 miles south of Farm Worker Village. While sitting on the side of the road, I observed a vehicle traveling at a high rate of speed. As the vehicle got closer, I couldn't really pinpoint what speed that he was going, but I could tell it was super fast, well over 100 mile an hour. At that time, I activated my dual stalker 2 radar and got a reading, solid Doppler tone of 137 mile an hour. It stayed constant and consistent at 137 mile an hour as the vehicle closed. And even after the vehicle passed, I got it on the rear radar, still at 137 mile an hour, at which point I tried to initiate a traffic stop. Took me a little bit to catch up with the driver, but I eventually did and made a traffic stop at the intersection of State Route 29 South, Farm Worker Village. Made contact with the driver, identified as his Florida driver's license as a Gendrick Ovaleris, Oliveros. He was out of Miami, Florida. He had a valid license, and I issued the citation for 137 mile an hour and a 60 mile an hour zone. Sorry, Your Honor.
That's all right. All right, there'll be an adjudication of guilt, $1,000 fine, and court costs.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
You too, sir.
All right, bye-bye. I'll be right back. Tom, I got to check something here.
Okay.
I don't have those guys even listed on my list of stuff. All right, I'll let them know. They might be online. I can tell them. All right, let's see. Where were we? Who was Victoria? I don't remember. Oh, Victoria never answered, did she?
No.
All right, Prim. Harley. Prim. Next one up I have is Prim, P-R-I-M.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Prim?
Yes, sir.
All right, hang on just a second. Deputy Harley, can you hear me?
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. I can't see you. I'm assuming you can see us. Is that correct? Oh, there you go.
There we go, sir.
All right. This is Matthew Prim.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And Deputy, I don't see any witnesses that's been listed.
Well, I was the witness, Your Honor.
Oh, you're it? They're the only one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You had it marked as a SBI. Is that you? Crash involving serious bodily injury?
It wasn't serious bodily injury, sir. It was just with injury.
All right.
And property damage.
Let me just check here, because
it wasn't life threatening. I mean, it was a broken leg.
Yeah, I just that you got the yes box on serious bodily injury checked, so we're going to amend that to the no.
Yes, sir.
All right, that does make a big difference for Mr. Prim, I think. All right, if you both then, if you'll just raise your right hand for me, please, and be sworn. And do you swear or affirm the evidence you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right.
I do.
You may put your hand down. And Mr. Prim, the officer will go first, and you can ask him questions concerning his testimony, and then it'll be your turn to go, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead, Deputy.
Honor, this was December 28th of last year, 2020, at approximately 4:10 in the afternoon. I was conducting speed enforcement in the area of Collier Boulevard and Grand Lately Drive. I was on a traffic stop at the time when the person I was on the stop with let out an exclamation, and I took my eye off my stop and looked towards where he was looking when I saw a large bucket truck pulling a trailer swerve out of his lane and then proceed to strike, or I believe it was three vehicles. Then there was a fourth involved from like the pinball action. Obviously, I terminated that traffic stop and went over to render aid to the people. I went up to the boom truck or the bucket truck, and Mr. Prim was just exiting the vehicle. I made sure that he was okay, made sure everyone else was okay, waited for EMS, etc., to to take the one person away that had the broken leg that was injured. When I spoke to Mr. Prim, he said that he was looking at me on my traffic stop instead of the road. He swerved out of his lane, and then he struck vehicle number 2, then number 3, and that got pushed into vehicle number 4. As I said, he was driving a commercial truck. It was a bucket truck with a trailer that had a backhoe on the trailer. After I got everyone aid rendered and off to the hospital, I concluded my investigation, and I issued Mr. Prim, identified him obviously by his Florida driver's license, and I issued him a citation for careless driving due to the fact that he was careless in the manner that he operated his motor vehicle, swerving out of the lane, not looking at traffic ahead, and striking the vehicles in front of him. And this all did occur in Collier County. He was noticeably upset as well too. After the stop, when I spoke to him, I know he didn't do it intentionally, obviously. And like I say, he was very upset and remorseful at the scene, that he couldn't believe that that he had just done so.
All right, Mr. Prim, any questions of the officer, sir? Your mic's muted.
No, sir. I have everything he said is 100% correct, Your Honor.
Okay. Anything you would like to say?
I just feel guilty and horrible for hurting somebody. I was just distracted for a moment, and I realized that that's what can happen in a blink of an eye. I was distracted by the siren and the lights for a moment. The light was green in front of me, and then when I looked at the traffic stop, I looked back to the road, and the light was red and the vehicles in front of me were stopped. I attempted to avoid the accident as best I could, but it was already too late.
All right. Looks like nothing at all on your driving record that I can tell. So I'll withhold an adjudication of guilt. It'll be a $60 fine, and court costs will be imposed. All right, you'll have 60 days.
Thank you for
that. Thank you, Deputy.
Okay, so if I might ask, does that mean I need to pay the citation along with the $60?
No, it's $60 plus the court cost, so it's $163 total.
Okay, and you said I have 60 days to pay that?
Yes, sir. You'll get a copy of this in the mail.
Okay, for my professional purposes, will I be receiving points on my license?
No.
Okay, thank you very much, Your Honor. I appreciate that a lot.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Prim.
All
Your
right.
Honor, this was my only case. May I be excused?
Yes,
Thank you.
you're excused.
Okay, thank you. Have a good afternoon.
You too, Mr. Prim. You can both be excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right. Bye-bye. Trooper Waddell, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me or see me?
I can hear you. I can't see you.
Okay, that's very strange. Let's try now.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
All right, this is a case that has an attorney on it, but I think the last time we showed up, they weren't here. I'm not sure why. But I'm going to let you go ahead and proceed anyway. They got notice to be here. I'm not sure why he's not here. I'm sure he'll complain once he gets notice of this. So, but go ahead and
Yes,
raise your right
sir.
hand and be sworn.
I'm sorry, sir?
Go ahead. I said raise your right hand and be
Yes, sir.
sworn for me. And you swear or affirm the evidence you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I do.
All right. Go ahead, Trooper.
So on June 7th, 2020, at
I'm
approximately...
Sorry, I'm sorry. Tommy, this is on Dominguez. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I should have told you that in the first place. Go ahead.
On June 7th, 2020, at approximately 7:23 p.m., I, Trooper Waddell, was on patrol and conducting stationary radar towards eastbound traffic at mile marker 86. I observed a white newer model vehicle traveling at an extremely high rate of speed. I visually estimated this vehicle to be traveling at 100 miles per hour. I was able to confirm a speed of 99 miles per hour through clear audio Doppler tone as well as visual display. I initiated my emergency equipment and performed a traffic stop on this white vehicle, which came back to a white 2020 Ford with Georgia tag CLS 2479. I was then able to identify the driver as Angel Jr. Dominguez out of Miami through his Class A Florida driver's license. It was a clear day and all events occurred in Collier County, Florida.
All right, then there'll be, I'm going to withhold an adjudication of guilt. $175 fine and court costs will be imposed. All right?
Yes, sir.
I think that's it for you.
Yes, sir, it is. Thank you very much,
right.
Your Honor.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Yes.
They copied Tommy, you know it's Ruthie, now that's the name.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll find it.
It's his name, the other guy's with him.
Gotcha.
So it's not Steph.
Oh, I see him. Okay.
I was just going to tell you that, Judge.
Yeah. Well, that's why I walked out, because they said they were under something else. And
Yeah.
okay. Trooper Morales.
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's see. I got Mr. Ballister, I think, with you. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor. I think we can resolve this with Mr. Todd. If he agrees to, does he have a good record, Your Honor?
Well, Mr. Todd is not here for some reason. And let me just make sure that he was noticed. There's a notice to appear, and it was sent to him for today's date. Whoop, take that back. Apparently we didn't get, looks like it got continued some way to February 23rd at 9 a.m.
Okay, February 23rd.
Yeah, glad I called you early. Relatively. Only one you got, so we'll see you later then.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna go look at Mr. Leon's there and make sure that didn't happen. And that wasn't in the court file earlier today. Oh, not Leon. What was the other one? Koch. Pretty sure I looked at it 2 seconds ago. Notice to appear.
Well, now I'm looking at that one that we just finished, and it looks like they canceled it.
Oh.
So I don't know. But I'll put it on the 23rd, like the notice that went out.
Yeah, wonder why they canceled it.
I have no idea, Judge.
Yeah, because I looked at that earlier this afternoon, and well, it says 127 though.
Yeah.
So I must have just missed that completely.
I'll just put that back on the 23rd.
Yeah. We'll find it eventually.
Yep.
All right, Truce. Did I do Truce? Did I finish him?
Yeah, I think we did with him.
We did Martin, right? Yeah, he wasn't here. Okay.
Right, he wasn't here.
All right. I got a couple people. Let me do people that are actually here. Valerie Reyes is Trooper Elias. Nope, Corporal Elias. Hernandez, Benoit, there he is. Okay, got him. Got her. All right, the next one is Reyes, Valerie Reyes.
Okay.
Ms. Reyes, are you there? Ms. Reyes. I hate to do it to you, Corporal Elias. I'm gonna put you back in the waiting room.
Okay. No.
All right, thank you. All right, let's see who else we got. We have Mr. Harris, and he's with Mr. Ruth. Sterling H. Mr. Harris. Deputy Ruth.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Here, Mr. Harris?
Yes.
All right. Deputy Ruth, is Mr. Shar with you? Deputy Corporal Shar?
Yes, Judge. Yes,
All right.
I am, sir.
All righty. We turn the phone around or something so you guys aren't sideways on me? All right. All right, Mr. Sterling?
Yes.
Okay. If you would raise your right hand, Mr. Sterling, and Deputy Shar, if you'll raise your hand too, please. He's frozen. Hold on a second. There you go. Your connection's really bad. You guys are. Barely moving. Do you swear or affirm the evidence you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
I do, sir.
All right. And you can put your hands down, and Mr. Harris, the officer will have an opportunity to go first, and then it'll be your turn to ask him any questions and to present any testimony that you would like, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, go ahead, Deputy Ruth. Or, excuse me.
Corporal Shar, sir.
Corporal Shar.
Yeah, actually, I was unable to submit my documentation for the laser that I got him at. He was doing 56 and a 30 on 8th Street Northeast on January 6th. And unfortunately, I was unable to upload that into the system.
All right, you got a 39 and a 30, though, is what you wrote?
Yeah, I tried to cut him a break for 39 and a 30.
All right. All right, Mr. Harris, the court is going to go ahead and dismiss the citation then, sir.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
I do have a few questions.
In reference to what?
My driver's license history.
I don't need to discuss it. All I was here for is just for the traffic citation. So if you got any issues with that, that'll have to get covered by the Department of Motor Vehicles.
Okay. I just wanted to be able to clear. Is there any way I could? I just want to know if that's possible.
It may be. It may actually just clear itself. I don't know if this, since it's been dismissed, it'll ever show up on your license.
All right, because I'm trying to get a CDL, and I don't know if this will interfere or not.
It shouldn't.
Okay. Awesome.
Right.
Thank you. You guys have a good day.
You too. Stay there, Deputy Ruth.
Can I leave?
Yeah, you can go.
All right. Bye now.
Bye. All right, Deputy Ruth, I don't see Mr. or Miss Bruton here, so go ahead. Oh, hang on a second. I have a Victoria. That might be her. She never answered before. Let's see if she does now. Yes, there she is. Can you hear us, ma'am? Nope, no audio.
Your Honor, all I have is a Cameron Brewer.
I have, oh, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong case. I've heard, I'm looking at Victoria Bruton. I'm sorry, got the wrong one. Well, I'll let her try to work out her. I don't have a Cameron Brewer, so go ahead.
Okay, Your Honor.
You swear or affirm the evidence you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead, sir.
This occurred on August the 25th, 2020 at 10:04 a.m. on Collier Boulevard, just south of Rattlesnake Hammock Road. He was traveling in northern direction. I had stopped him for speeding and issued several other citations, but this one is for an expired registration plate from July, where he was warned in July for it to be expired and never did fix it when I stopped him the second time.
Okay. Is it a temporary tag too? Is that right? I thought
Yes,
I saw a temporary tag on the registration. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and he was identified with his Ohio driver's license.
All right. It'll be an adjudication, a $30 fine, and court costs.
Thank you, Judge. That's all I have.
All right. Thank you, sir. Take care.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye. Where's my notepad? Can you hear me, Miss? No.
Me?
Oh, you do have it on. I didn't see it come on.
Oh, okay. I hear.
All right. Well, hang on just a second then, and I'll get the officer.
Okay.
There we go. Last name Bruton. B-R-E.
Bruton.
Yeah. W-T-O-N.
Yes, sir.
Just letting the clerk know that, and then. There we are. Trooper Rodriguez, can you hear me?
There we go.
Now we got audio. Okay, thank you. All right, Ms. Bruton, if you and Trooper Rodriguez will raise your right hand and I'll swear you in. I mean, do you swear or affirm the evidence you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right. And Miss, you can put your hand down, Miss Bruton. The officer will go first. He'll present his case. You can ask questions concerning his testimony, and then it'll be your case. Okay, your turn. All right.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead, Trooper Rodriguez.
Okay. Good afternoon, Judge. This is a case that involves a traffic infraction involving a seatbelt. And this is the date of this was October the 11th, and it was right before 8:30 in the morning. And I was on patrol that morning, and I was looking for violations. I was specifically looking for seatbelt violations. I was honed in on looking for the seatbelt violations for occupants inside of vehicles. This was a Sunday morning, very early, very little traffic. I was northbound on Airport Pulling Road, and a small Ford Ranger pickup truck was southbound on Airport Pulling Road, and it was stopped in a turn lane. And as I drove by the stopped pickup truck, I noticed that there were two occupants. There was a male driver and there was a female passenger. The truck didn't have tinted windows. The windows were actually down or in the lowered position, and it was a single cab pickup truck, very small, a compact truck.
Can I ask you a question? Were you both heading in the same direction, or were they in the opposite direction?
No, the Ranger was stopped facing south on a left turn lane. To me, it appeared that they were stopped for a red light.
Okay.
So as I drive by them, and I drive very slowly by them, and I have my window.
You were heading north. Is that what you said?
I was heading north, yes.
Okay, go ahead.
As I drive by them, I have my window down too, and I looked over and I saw that neither occupant had their seatbelt on. So what I did was I slowed down. I came to a stop. Their light turned green. They did a U-turn. And when I say they, I am referring to the Ford Ranger, did a U-turn, and they passed my stopped position. As soon as that happened, I got behind them and I initiated a traffic stop. The Ranger truck pulled over into the Ford dealership north of Progress. So the Ford dealership has a west side entrance exit right off of Airport Pulling, and that's where the Ranger pickup truck pulled into. So I got behind them and pulled them over, and I spoke to the driver and the passenger, and I identified each of them with their Florida license. And I explained to them that what I saw, them not wearing seatbelts, was a violation. When I specifically spoke to Victoria, she didn't really say very much. She appeared very nervous. This is what I recall from that day. She was pretty sweaty, and frankly, I think she was high. And I do remember her telling me that she was getting her bicycle repaired by the driver of the pickup truck. And I issued each of them a citation for not wearing seatbelts.
All right. When you approached the vehicle, were either one of them wearing a seatbelt at the time?
They were not.
All right. All right. Ms. Bruton, go ahead, ma'am. Any questions of the officer?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Anything that you want to say?
I always adamant about buckling my seatbelt, and it was just one of those days that I just, unfortunately, he caught me
Okay. All right. Well, as you know, you weren't driving, you were a passenger. So in that regard, I'm not going to adjudicate you guilty. I'll withhold an adjudication of guilt, but there is a $30 fine and the court costs that are involved with that. And you'll have 60 days to pay the fine and court costs. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
Thanks.
And you're free to go, Miss Bruton. You. Okay.
And Judge, I don't have any more cases.
Yes. Also, you too.
Okay. Thank you. Goodbye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Tommy, next one up I have is Esteban Perez and with Deputy Cohen.
Okay.
Sergeant Cohen. Mr. Perez?
Yes, sir.
All right, and we have Sergeant Cohen?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
All right, if you'll both raise your right hand and be sworn for me, please. And do you swear or affirm that the evidence you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I swear.
All right, you may put your hand down. And Mr. Perez, the officer will have an opportunity to go first to present his case. Then it'll be your turn. You can ask him any questions concerning his testimony, and then it'll be your turn to present any testimony you would like, okay?
Okay.
All right, go ahead, Sergeant Cohen.
Good evening, Your Honor.
I'm sorry?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
October 2020, on approximately 12:23. At approximately 12:23 in the morning, I was in the area of Immokalee Roads and Richard Street in my marked Sheriff's Office patrol vehicle. I observed a vehicle traveling at me on Immokalee Road at what I believe to be a high rate of speed. It was a visual estimation of 80 miles an hour. I activated my calibrated stalker radar unit, which is serial number Delta Bravo 14938 on this vehicle, and got a Doppler reading for 80 miles an hour, and the area is a posted 50-mile-an-hour zone. Again, just sitting in the median at this location, I made a U-turn. It effected a traffic stop on the same vehicle without losing sight of it. The vehicle was a 2010 Mazda black four-door vehicle. I made contact with the driver. He was identified by his driver's license as Esteban Perez. Date of birth, 5/30/2000. And I proceeded to issue him a citation for 80 miles an hour in a 50-mile-an-hour zone. And again, this all occurred in Collier County.
All right, Mr. Perez, any questions of the officers about his testimony?
No, I think everything that he said was accurate.
All right, anything you would like to say?
There was nothing really that I could argue here. I was in the fault completely. I was the one speeding, so I take full punishment and all consequences for my actions.
All right, Mr. Perez, it looks like, okay, I see. It looks like you probably tried to enter a plea previously, but because it's a 30 over, the court wouldn't take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and let me see then. What do we got as far as a driving record?
It's not the best, Your Honor.
Yeah, that might be another reason why they didn't want to take it. Well, all right, Mr. Esteban, the court is going to adjudicate you guilty. It'll be a $250 fine, and court costs will be imposed. You'll have 60 days to pay the fine and court costs, okay?
Okay. Is court cost still the same?
103, so it's going to be 353 total.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, sir. Okay, so let's see. I have Aguilar and Benoit. Aguilar Zelaya, I believe.
Okay.
I'm hoping. Mr. Aguilar, are you there? Mr. Aguilar, can you hear me? Mr. Aguilar. I've got 4 people left, and it's kind of what we're getting here. Let's see. All right, Trooper Benoit.
Yes, Your Honor.
Give me a couple more minutes. We'll see what we can do. I'll put you back in the waiting room.
Roger that, sir.
Hopefully they'll get theirs straightened out on their end. Let's try Miss Valerie Reyes again. Ooh. Did we get that far before? I don't remember. I think it was blank.
No, it was blank.
Yeah. Miss Reyes. Hello? Miss Reyes. Oh, there we go. Let me get the deputy in. Miss Reyes, can you hear me?
Hello?
Yes.
Okay, I can hear you now.
All right. Corporal Eyes, can you hear us?
Yes, sir.
All right. If you would, Miss Reyes, once you get comfortable there.
All right, sorry. Thank you. Okay.
All right.
All
You
set,
would,
sir.
raise your right hand and Corporal Eyes, you too, please. Do you swear or affirm the evidence you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir. I swear.
All right. Corporal Eyes, response? Okay. If you would, Ms. Reyes, the officer will have an opportunity to go first, present her testimony. You can ask her questions concerning her testimony when she's done, and then it'll be your turn to proceed, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead, Corporal Eyes.
All right. On August 20th, 2020, at approximately 21:52 hours, while employed by the Collier County Sheriff's Office in the capacity of a law enforcement officer, I was assigned to Golden Gate Estate District. While conducting a traffic enforcement at the approximate area of Golden Gate Boulevard and Everglades Boulevard, I noticed a gray passenger vehicle traveling at a high rated speed. I visually estimated the vehicle to be traveling at the speeds of 74 miles per hour in a 45 mile per hour zone. I turned my calibrated and certified Stalker DSR 2X radar, which confirmed the speed of 75 miles per hour. I conducted a U-turn and closed the gap between the vehicle and I initiated a traffic stop by activating my emergency light bar on
Froze up the
bearing or a floor.
It froze?
Yeah, you froze up right about when you were talking about your light bar.
Okay. I initiated a traffic stop by activating my emergency light bar on vehicle with Florida attached tag November Yankee Golf November 41. The vehicle came to a complete stop at the approximate area of Golden Gate Boulevard and Everglades Boulevard. I approached the vehicle side. I approached the driver's side of the vehicle and made contact with the driver, who was the sole occupant of the vehicle. I introduced myself and informed my reason for the stop was speed, 75 miles per hour in a 45 mile per hour zone. I requested the driver to produce their driver's license, vehicle registration, and proof of insurance. The driver at the time did not carry her driver's license, therefore was unable to present it at the time of stop. The driver also stated she woke up late, therefore was late to work, which was the reason she was speeding. The driver provided her name and date of birth as Valerie M. Reyes, date of birth of February 22nd, 1998, which allowed me to conduct a search through FCIC and NCIC to acquire if she possesses a valid driver's license. Once results returned from FCIC and NCIC, I was able to obtain a driver's license number, which I plugged into the David program and was able to positively identify the driver by the photo. I therefore issued Valerie a mandatory court date due to her speed. I reapproached the vehicle and made contact with Valerie once again. I informed her of the citation and her court dates and time. This concludes my encounter.
All right. Ms. Reyes, any questions of Corporal Elias?
No, the only thing that I was saying was that I know I was speeding, but my car, like the way it's set up, that if I go anything past like 65, my hood will literally like flop open. That's why I was like, I don't know how I was going 75. I know I was probably going like 60, 62 maybe, but like 75 kind of sounded like a stretch. But I just want to get this taken over, get it like resolved today, because I don't have time to keep doing these Zoom meetings, sir.
Okay.
Sorry, I can't see my face. Is that my speaker's messed up, so I have to hold my head really close to the phone.
That's fine. All right, well, I'll do this. Looking at your record, it's not so bad, so I'll withhold an adjudication of guilt. You won't get points on your license. There'll be a $250 fine, court cost, and a 4-hour driver improvement school.
All right, thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bless. Eric Soto on here? I don't. Who else is here? I got McCoy and Olivia Preston.
You keep coming with chairs.
I'm sorry, this is Octavia Preston, Tommy.
Okay, thank you.
Deputy McCoy, can you turn your speaker on for me, please? There you go. Perfect. All right, Ms. Preston. Whoop. She's trying.
Hello?
Yes, Ms. Preston, good afternoon.
Hi, I was wondering why I couldn't hear.
I'm sorry?
I couldn't hear for a minute. I was trying to figure out how it worked.
Yeah, I see that you got that on now. I don't see you either, so I don't know if you can see us or not, but I can't see you.
Hold on one second. I don't know how to work this Zoom thing. Let me try to see if I can figure it out. What do you know what I need to go to? Because I don't know what I need to go to.
I couldn't tell you. I don't have enough phones and how that works.
I don't know how to be able to see you, but I can see you. Do you need to see me?
Okay, well, you're not driving right now, are you? Because I can hear background noise.
I am driving, actually.
Okay.
I have to pick up my daughter from school. I've been on hold I've been sitting here.
Yeah, I know. But I got to have you pull over. I can't have you driving and talking at the same time.
Okay, I'm about to pull up to my kid's school. Hold on one second.
Deputy McCoy, you got your speaker back on?
Well, I'm on the car speaker. Is that okay?
I'm sorry?
I'm on the car speaker. Is that okay, or do I need to pull over?
That's fine then. If you I just don't want you not holding anything while you're trying to do it. All right, well, the deputy's here. Hang on just a second. Deputy McCoy, I don't have your speaker on, or you don't have your speaker on. No, I can't hear you. There you go.
There you go.
Yep, I can hear you now. All right, Ms. Preston, the deputy is present also. If you would raise your right hand, both of you. Do you swear or affirm the evidence you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right. And then Ms. Preston, the officer will have an opportunity to go first. It'll be your turn, and then you could ask him questions concerning his testimony, okay?
Okay.
All right, then. Go ahead, Deputy Coy.
On November 14th, 2020, at approximately 11:43 a.m. in Collier County, I was conducting traffic enforcement, speed enforcement at US 41 and Henderson Drive. I was sitting in the median facing eastbound. I visually observed a blue Lexus SUV who was westbound, and it was passing slower moving vehicles on the right-hand side, passing them at a high rate of speed. I visually estimated that vehicle to be doing 85 in a 50-mile-an-hour zone. I then activated my front stationary radar and heard a loud Doppler tone and a digital reading of 84 miles an hour in a 50-mile-an-hour zone. I turned around, did a U-turn in the middle of the road, stopped the vehicle at just east of Collier and 41, identified the driver off her Florida driver's license, and issued a citation for the 84 miles an hour in a 50-mile-an-hour zone.
Questions of the officer, Ms. Preston?
No, I don't have any questions.
Anything you'd like to say?
Well, I would like to say that I don't think I was going 85. I know that I probably was speeding. I didn't deny that when he gave me the ticket. I had just had a procedure done. I had a lump removed on my breast, and I couldn't take any pain medicine. And my boyfriend was supposed to take me, and he was unable to take me. So I was in pain, and I was trying to get home. And I live in Pinellas County, actually. So it was when that flood was going on. He works for the city, so he got called in to work, and I needed the procedure done that day. And I was in pain trying to get home. So.
All right. Well,
I probably was.
You don't have any
I don't think I was
speeding
85,
citations
but
for a
I
while.
probably was speeding.
Okay.
I
Well,
couldn't hear the last statement.
I'm just saying, I'm looking at your record. There's no speeding citations, no citations at all for at least the last 7 years. So I'll withhold an adjudication of guilt, even though you were going pretty fast. There will be a $250 fine, and court costs will be imposed with a 4-hour driver improvement class, okay?
So I need to pay $250 and pay, oh gosh,
Well, and
and do a, it's going in and out.
Yeah, it's actually going to be $353 total and the 4-hour driver improvement. You'll have 60 days you can pay that. You'll need to work out a payment plan if you need more time, okay?
And where do I pay that to?
You have to pay that with the Collier County Clerk of Court. You can do that through their website. And you'll get a notification in the mail as to your that. The only thing I have is, what is your address? Because I'm not sure that we've got a correct address for you.
It's 2550 Stag Run Boulevard, apartment 613. And with the traffic court thing, how does that work?
The traffic school?
Yeah, school.
You can take it as an online class. If you get on the internet and Google Florida approved driver improvement classes, you'll probably come up with a bunch of them. And you can take any one as long as it's Florida approved. Make sure when you join the class that you give them your citation number so that they can match it up with the clerk's office file. Once you get your certificate that you've passed the class, you'll have to provide that to the clerk also within the 60 days.
Okay. So, okay. Well, can I give, are they going to email me that info? Because the lady emailed me the Zoom call.
Yeah, well, now they're probably going to mail it to you. That's why I was asking for your address.
That address is my mom's address, and she's a travel nurse, and I barely get to her mailbox. Can I use my grandma's address?
Just whatever an address that's going to get to you so you don't forget about it and get your license suspended in the next.
Right. Can I give you the address now?
Yeah, give it to me now.
It's 415 North Martin Luther King Avenue, and it's Clearwater, Florida, and it's 33755.
415 North Martin Luther King Avenue, Clearwater, Florida, 33755.
Yes.
Okay, clerk has indicated that he's got it, so it'll get mailed to you at that address, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Deputy McCoy. I think that's it for you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, have a good day.
You too.
Bye-bye. Ms. Preston, you can hang up too.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right, we have Ms. Ruiz is the next one, R-U-I-Z, Stephanie, and then I have Trooper Morris.
Hello?
Yes, Ms. Ruiz.
Yes.
All right, hang on just a second, and we'll get the deputy or the troopers logging in now. Is there, you have any video on your phone, or can you see us?
Yes,
I can see you, but my camera's messed up at the moment.
Okay. All right, if you would, ma'am, and Trooper Morris, if you'll raise your right hand and be sworn, please.
Yes, sir.
And do you swear or affirm that the evidence you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right, and Ms. Ruiz, the officer will go first. You can ask him questions concerning his testimony, and then it'll be your turn, okay?
Okay, not a problem.
All right, go ahead, Trooper Morris.
Yes, sir. On Wednesday, November 11th, 2020, at approximately 9:36 p.m., I was running traffic enforcement on southbound Interstate 75. I was sitting in the median, visually estimated the vehicle, blue Mazda on the inside lane, to be traveling at over 100 miles an hour. I conducted a traffic stop on the vehicle. I pulled out the median without visually losing track of the vehicle, approached the vehicle on the passenger side, identified the driver by her Florida driver's license as Stephanie Ruiz. When during the traffic stop, she stated that she was heading to Miami to see her sick friend. She wasn't paying attention to her speed. So I then issued a citation for 104 miles an hour in the 70-mile-an-hour zone. My pre and post shift checks were conducted as indicated on my logs, and my calibration was done on October 23rd, 2020, making it within my 6-month statute. The above events did occur in Collier County at the time.
All right, and I guess my question was, you said you had a visual estimate, but did you actually do a radar estimate on this?
Yes, sir. My the radar, it had a consistent speed reading of 104 miles an hour.
Okay. All right. Questions of the officer, Ms. Ruiz?
No, sir.
Anything you would like to say?
Nothing he stated is wrong. I was a bit in a rush. My friend, she was pregnant. Like I stated to him, she was not feeling well. She doesn't have family over here. I had recently moved to Fort Myers. So she was telling me she wasn't feeling well. I told her to call the ambulance, but she wanted to wait on me. So I was just trying to get there as quick as possible. And I honestly, I should have been paying attention to the speed limit, and I didn't.
All right, Ms. Ruiz, looks like you got a fairly good driving record, so you won't get points on your license. I'll withhold an adjudication of guilt. It'll be a $250 fine plus court costs with 60 days to pay and a 4-hour driver improvement school with also 60 days, okay? You'll get that judgment in the mail, and you can work out either a payment plan with the clerk if you need more than 60 days. Just make sure they get your certificate that you completed the class by then also, all right?
Okay, thank you.
All right, ma'am, thank you. Thank you, Trooper Morris. Take care.
You guys have a good day. Take care.
All right, bye-bye. All right, let's do Trooper Hernandez. And that's Soto is the last name.
Okay.
S-O-T-O. a second. Trying to refresh my page here. Okay. All right, you got what I got. Good. Only one more left.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if Mr. Aguilar, he dropped off and came back on, so maybe he's figured it out. See if Trooper Hernandez has stayed with us long enough to the bitter end here.
Yeah.
At least I didn't lose anybody this time.
Yeah.
Well, assuming Mr. Aguilar stays.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to bring in Aguilar because I'm not getting anything from Hernandez. And Trooper Benoit. Oh, I put the wrong one back in the waiting room. Mr. Aguilar, are you there? See if I got any emails from anybody. Nope. Nope. Mr. Aguilar. Oh, yes.
You just need to know this before you close out the time.
Already did that one.
I know.
Oh,
That's not what you're looking
didn't I already do it? I think I did.
to. That's what I found in the court file.
I did do it. You're right. That's why it sounds familiar. I had it written down here to continue. I even had a date for the thing.
I just didn't know if you could, while you're still in the.
Yeah, we can try to fix it. Okay. Mr. Aguilar, are you there? All right. Well, I'm just going to, Trooper Benoit, I'm just going to continue the case. Maybe he'll figure out how to work the Zoom by next time we show up.
All right, Your Honor. Thank you.
So, Tommy, I think we can go 3/17, March 17th.
Okay. I'll do
30. Okay.
Yep.
And do you know if Trooper Hernandez is on duty?
He's off today. I can call him and see what's going
Yeah, I
on.
mean, he's here. I'm showing up whenever I try to bring him in. I'm not getting an answer. Maybe let me try it again and see.
Okay, let me call him. You're looking for Trooper Kevin Hernandez?
Yeah, Mr. Hernandez, are you there? He may have just given up.
Yes, sir. I'll give him a call right now.
Okay, I'd appreciate it. I'm gonna drop off Mr. Aguilar. He'll just have to get continued again. Okay.
Yes, sir. Hey, Kevin, I'm on with Judge Provost. He's looking for you for a Zoom court.
Yeah, I see him, but I can't talk. For some reason, it's not. I'm talking, but I can't.
He sees you, but he can't talk.
Or I can't hear anything. I can't hear nothing.
Okay, so
Hey, do me a favor. Call 252.
call 252
7997,
7997.
and we'll do it that way. Okay.
That way.
It was 252
Yeah, 7997.
7997.
Okay.
right.
Yes, I'm gonna bow out. Your Honor, I think that was all I have with you.
Yes, sir, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think that's my number. It's written on the thing.
Oh, there you go.
Hello.
Yes, Judge Provost?
Yes, sir.
Hey, this is Trooper Hernandez.
Okay, I got you. Have Eric Soto, S-O-T-O.
Yes, I do.
All right. Swear or affirm the evidence you're about to give me the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I do.
Go ahead.
Yes, on August 14th of 2020, I was stationary on Interstate 75 near mile marker 96. I was observing westbound traffic as I faced east. At approximately 7:19 p.m., I noticed a black Lexus SUV westbound inside lane excess with a posted speed limit of 70 miles per hour. I visually estimated the speed to be 95 miles per hour. I activated the front antenna of my stalker dual radar for a confirmed speed and digital readout of 93 miles per hour with a high-pitched audio Doppler tone that was consistent to the speed and visual estimation. Without losing a visual, I activated my emergency equipment and overtook the Lexus. The Lexus came to stop on the right shoulder. I conducted a driver's passenger side approach, identified myself as the reason for the traffic stop. The driver was identified by his Florida driver's license as Eric Gerardo Soto. Mr. Soto was subsequently cited for speed. All events occurred in Collier County, Florida. Posted speed on this road is 70 miles per hour.
All right, I'm just looking at his history. A DUI in 2016, that's pretty much it. Couple tolls. He does have a red light back in 2000, February. First speeding citation. I'm going to withhold an adjudication of guilt, $175 fine, court costs, and a 4-hour driver improvement class.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. All right, bye-bye. Tommy, don't go.
I'm not going anywhere.
I screwed up.
Uh-oh.
On one of Mr. Thompson's cases, I actually had a note on here on my note that I was looking at. Let me see. The guy had called Cartamil, Michael Cartamil.
Okay.
I need to set aside the judgment sentence. You need an order on that?
No.
All right, yeah. I was supposed to continue it.
Okay, no problem.
March 17th at 1:30.
Okay, I got it.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. I will see you tomorrow for misdemeanor arraignments.
Okay, take care.
Bye.
Bye.